What if I told you that one simple habit is quietly draining your energy, crushing your confidence, and keeping you stuck in life? You feel exhausted, unmotivated, and trapped in a cycle you can't break. But what if the secret to unshakable self-control and true masculinity has been hiding in plain sight this whole time? Stick with me, because once you hear this, you'll never look at this habit the same way again. Mastering this, a topic nobody likes to discuss, but everyone struggles with, is the key. Some say it's normal, harmless, even healthy. But have you ever really questioned it? What if this so-called harmless habit is actually wreaking havoc on your life? The ancient Stoics, the greatest minds in history, knew something modern society refuses to acknowledge. They understood the power of discipline, the cost of chasing pleasure, and the secret to true self-mastery. And today, I'm going to reveal what they knew, so you can break free, reclaim your power, and completely transform your life. The problem: why this habit is destroying you. Let's be honest, you felt it. That wave of guilt, that slump in motivation right after indulging, that empty feeling, like something inside you is slipping away. But why does this happen? Science has the answer. Every time you engage in this habit, your brain gets flooded with dopamine, the pleasure chemical. Sounds great, right? Wrong. Because the more you indulge, the more your brain becomes addicted to quick, effortless pleasure. And like any addiction, the consequences start to show. You feel drained, weak, unmotivated. Your ambition fades because your brain already got its reward, without you actually achieving anything. The Stoics understood this danger long before science ever caught up. They warned against overindulgence and the trap of being controlled by base desires. But what exactly did they say? And how can you use their wisdom to break free? The Stoic warning, the trap of pleasure. Seneca, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, once said, "No man is free who is a slave to his body." And that's exactly what happens when you let pleasure control you. Every time you give in to this habit, you reinforce weakness. You tell yourself, "I need this," when in reality, it's controlling you. Marcus Aurelius, the Emperor of Rome, believed in mastering desires, not being ruled by them. He knew that a man who can't control himself will never be truly free. The more you chase pleasure, the more it enslaves you. The more you give in to instant gratification, the further you drift from real fulfillment. But here's the real kicker. Every great man in history, from warriors to emperors to visionaries, had one thing in common. They controlled their desires. They didn't let urges dictate their actions. And because of that, they achieved greatness, while the rest remained prisoners to their impulses. The solution: how to break free and reclaim your power. So, how do you escape this trap? How do you take back control and finally break free from the habit that's been holding you back? The answer lies in three powerful Stoic principles: self-discipline, purpose, and transmutation. 1. Self-discipline, the key to freedom. Epictetus said, "No man is truly free who is not master of himself." And this is where it all begins. The moment you decide to stop being controlled by your desires is the moment you start reclaiming your power. But self-discipline isn't about denying yourself. It's about choosing what truly matters over what's easy. Every time you resist the urge, you strengthen your mind. You build mental toughness, and over time, your impulses lose their grip on you. 2. Find your purpose. Replace the habit with something greater. The Stoics believed that a life without purpose is a life wasted. And that's exactly why so many men struggle with this habit. They have nothing meaningful to channel their energy into. Think about it. If your mind is fully focused on building a business, mastering a skill, or chasing greatness, would you really have time for pointless indulgence? The key is to replace this habit with something that brings real fulfillment. 3. Transmutation, redirecting your energy. Ancient warriors, artists, and philosophers knew a secret most men today ignore. They understood that sexual energy is the most powerful force in a man's body. And when that energy is wasted, so is his potential. But when it's redirected, when it's channeled into something meaningful, it becomes a source of unstoppable drive. Nikola Tesla, one of the greatest minds in history, remained celibate his entire life because he understood this principle. He knew that by preserving and redirecting his energy, he could achieve what others couldn't. And this is exactly what the Stoics preached. Instead of wasting your energy on fleeting pleasure, use it. Let it fuel your ambition, creativity, and discipline. The climax: what happens when you quit? Imagine this: waking up every single day with unbreakable confidence. No guilt, no weakness, just pure, unstoppable energy. Imagine feeling more motivated, more focused, and more in control of your life than ever before. That's exactly what happens when you break free. Your testosterone levels rise, your mental clarity sharpens, and your drive to achieve skyrockets. But most importantly, you regain control over your own mind. This is what the Stoics meant by true freedom. It's not just about quitting a habit. It's about becoming the man you were meant to be. The final challenge: will you take control? Now, the real question is, will you stay trapped in the cycle, or will you finally take control? Will you keep letting an empty habit steal your potential, or will you rise above it and reclaim your power? The choice is yours, but remember this: no great man in history was ruled by his desires. The ones who changed the world were the ones who mastered themselves first. If you're ready to break free, reclaim your power, and start living like a true Stoic, make sure to subscribe for more content like this. Your journey to self-mastery starts now.